Hello, everybody. I'm Hoardergamer, and I just have one word for you today: Juggerduck. That's right. He's on the cover of Cosmic Ghost Rider #3 on Twitter. Donny Cates has been hinting at the Juggerduck, and there he is. And we get about 5, maybe 6 glorious panels of him in Cosmic Ghost Rider #3. One of those panels could possibly be his leg. It's hard to tell. But we don't get much of him. He doesn't last that long. He's more of a fun joke, which I think someone at Marvel will turn into a series. I just have the feeling. You know, I think this is going to be another Spider-Gwen type thing, or Gwenpool type of thing, where it just takes on a life of its own. Because it's Juggerduck. And just the idea of Howard the Duck getting Rubius Sidorak is fantastic. It's a hilarious idea. And I think what a great writer like, well, Donny Cates, if you wanted to do it, or L. Ewing, someone like that, it would be great. A Dan Slott, maybe. Even if it's just like a 3-issue or 6-issue series, I think that people would enjoy Juggerduck. And there's a little bit of gymnastics to do mentally with it because of what happens to him here. So you have to figure out how exactly we get Juggerduck from this specific time period where he is alive into some other storyline or something, you know. So, because he dead now, but that's not even one of the biggest spoilers. That's something that just happens in the first, like, 6, 7 pages of a book. So yeah, I'm actually avoiding the massive spoilers for you. What's really great, though, is we start out with the Watcher talking about, you know, how he's done this forever and he's witnessed all these things. But Frank Castle's Cosmic Ghost Rider, it's rarely this much fun to watch. So that was interesting. He has like a sense of humor as well as he's a bit of a voyeur, it seems. Especially when he thinks that something is going to be calamitously wrong in the universe. So, we have the new Guardians of the Galaxy, Juggerduck. Okay, Jubilee, Kamala Khan, and Cable. What's kind of interesting is Kamala Khan actually has a Captain America shield. That isn't fully explained. Just says she has the shield. And basically, they want baby Thanos back. And Ghost Rider is on his bike ahead of them, trying to outrun them because he doesn't want to do insane, gratuitous acts of violence in the sight of baby Thanos, because he believes that he can raise him and avoid all the evil, psychotic, insane things that Thanos does in the future. He believes that. So, he basically goes and just destroys the new Guardians. Just wrecks them. Almost like at an atomic level. It's crazy. And in fact, it's not just him that does that. It's a little buddy by the name of Galactus. Because he does not want his current or past herald to, you know, fall. You know, and I guess that looks bad for him type of thing, you know. Bad press for Galactus. Anyway, he sort of almost atomizes them. And before that happens, Cable's able to escape and says, slide by one, something like that. And Cosmic Ghost Rider, Frank, is like, what does that mean? Almost immediately, a gigantic Cable shows up and says, that means I went back into time, worked with Hank Pym and the Pym particles. So, you know, now he's a big giant version of Cable. And then he goes and grabs Galactus, right? And basically, like, shrinks him down and flings him out into space for the most part. Pretty great. Pretty great stuff. And then we go into this insanity of Frank trying to keep baby Thanos to himself, right? away from the Guardians, taking him because they are going to kill him. They're not trying to do anything else. They want to kill him. Okay? But Frank is treating baby Thanos as if it was like an actual baby or almost like his son. So we go to this complete madcap event of constantly having Cable sliding into time and coming back with a larger and larger group of Guardians of the Galaxy, which involves people from Spider-Man to She-Hulk and just about everyone you could think of in the Marvel Universe. It is insane. It is awesome. And it doesn't go well, we'll say. I'm not going to say exactly what happens, nor can I tell you what's on the last page, because the last page is one of the most awesome visuals where you're like, oh my god. And then you think about it for a second, you're like, okay, I can see how that all worked with what they set up here. Yeah, really good book. And the only sad thing I can say is this is issue 3 of 5. There's only 5 issues. It's a limited series. I actually thought it was ongoing. So now, as in Diamond Comics lists 3 of 5. So there's only 2 more issues of this hilarious book. And again, if you're a fan of like Harley Quinn, it's kind of like that level of comedy, except not as goofy. And like really well thought out with elements of the Marvel Universe. Like really well done. I highly recommend this book. It's very entertaining. I give it an 8.5. Okay? I think it's really awesome. And yeah, only 2 more issues to go. And my favorite visual is Juggerduck. Like I said, he's in like 5-6 panels, if you count his leg. That is, if that is Juggerduck's leg. I'm not quite certain. But yeah, I recommend picking this up. And like I said, only 5 issues. I guess you could wait for the trade at this point. Picking it up right now, I think supports Donny Cates well. Most of his books, though, do go into reprint, too, as another thing to keep in mind if you're not looking to wait like maybe 3 months or maybe longer even for a trade to come out. But yeah, I want to thank you all very much for watching this. And yeah, again, I'm Hoardergamer. And if you like this, feel free to subscribe. If you really like this, ding that bell so you know when my videos come out. And I really appreciate you checking this out. Thank you very much. And have a good day. Bye-bye.